The phrase describes a very long embankment, or dam, collapsing because of a tiny ant hole. It serves as a metaphor to warn that neglecting small problems or details can eventually cause huge disasters. Even the smallest weakness, if ignored, can lead to the downfall of something great. The ant hole that toppled a kingdom. In a vast kingdom, there was a great dam stretching across the land, holding back a mighty river. This dam was the pride of the people. Built strong and tall, it had protected the villages for generations. Everyone trusted in its strength, believing it to be unbreakable. But one day, a tiny ant began to dig a small hole deep within the dam's earthen walls. The ant's work was invisible to the naked eye, and no one noticed the subtle weakening that took place day by day. The people were busy with their lives, confident that the dam would never fail. Seasons passed, and the hole grew larger, though still seemingly insignificant compared to the towering structure. Then, after a heavy storm, the river swelled beyond its usual bounds. The water found the ant's hole, squeezing through the fragile breach, widening it further. What started as a single tiny flaw quickly became a gaping wound. Before long, the dam cracked and crumbled, flooding the land and washing away what the people had built with such care. The disaster was devastating, yet it all began with something as small and overlooked as an ant hole. The kingdom learned a painful lesson. Greatness and strength do not lie only in grand gestures or monumental constructions, but in the vigilance over the smallest details. Ignoring tiny cracks, no matter how insignificant they seem, can bring down even the mightiest fortress. True resilience requires constant attention and care, because it is often the unnoticed small faults that become the seeds of ruin.